Welcome everybody. Emi part 3 blo JavaScript prototype. Suppose you know been watch introduction. Part 1 or part 2 blo video series here. Misat system say you go look in all videos here. One rule, but one good thing. Blo you go look and enjoy them. But suppose you want advanced user. Misat system say you watch this video. And also suppose you got any way blo improve them. Please post them some comments me, and let's dive into it. Okay, lo part 2 JavaScript prototype lo yumi got this flat code stop yumi create them yumi got one main function stop after yumi initialize some objects inside without any value 1 2 3 4 5 6 and yumi try to call them all inside lo make address function yumi inside lo later yumi return them all and then yumi got two factory function where yumi out lo video part 1 yumi use mo as two or a separate function, but lo part 2 yumi nest them inside lo main function yeah? So full address object got one function where reconstruct them inherit them structure and up or got full address, while second factory functions produce city no more postcode where inherit them and up lo main function blue therefore time where you actually construct them all objects here street number after street address, city, province, country, and postcode. You create them all real objects down there. After time we call them, only appear for them one name where you one name produce inside lo address with city and postcode function with them full address function. Lo this fella session by you go through lo one very constructor inside the JavaScript, where the most interesting one is this and prototype. So you may dive straight inside. You start looking at the screen. Lo Sebastian's block. I mean when I'm touch lo some writings blame, but firstly you may inside lo in a you may inside lo MDN. You may inside lo MDN Mozilla Developer Network, and let me talk about this. This is one keyword. Brief definition blame introduction. Let me say a function's this keyword behaves a little differently in JavaScript compared to other languages. It also has some differences between strict mode and non-strict mode. In most cases, the value of this is determined by how a function is called. Okay, so it depends on how a function is called. It can be set by an assignment during execution, and it may be different each time the function is called. Blah 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 blah. Then you come down. We want to look here. So now I'm interesting small. Just got some useful information here. Before you build them code, technically important for you understand them how now language here work. In order to you express him and you achieving results. When a function is used as a constructor with a new keyword, this is bound to new object being constructed. Okay, this now is bound name. Make him say object constructed. Note, While the default for a constructor is to return the object referenced by this, it can instead return some other objects if the return value isn't an object. Then that this object is written. Some very important note lo lo how now you construct them function blue. So constructor functions or constructors work like this. First one, function, name the function, and then actual function body code goes here. Okay. Create properties on these as desired by assigning to them. Example, this dot fum equals num or first number or something, etc. Okay, I mean this dot property and value. Okay, if the function has a written statement that returns an object, that object will be the result of the new expression. Okay, very important. You got new and you got this. So this explanation blah blah blah. That object will be the result of the new expression. Otherwise, the result of the expression is the object currently bound to this, the common case most usually seen. One very simple one, I'm down here. Function C, this A equals 37. For O new C. Create a new one. Console.log O.A. O.A, me one 37. Very simple one. Then function C2 this.a equals 37. Return A inside the query process one object A emit property and value emit 38. O new C2 console.log O.A 38. So one very nice way where you may use employ, you may create them as many objects out of one single function and that. What a beauty where you may have use this inside lo JavaScript. And if you look one narvala example, so by me karem plus Sebastian, website plus Sebastian ni kam lo or block lem rather. And me give him some vivid explanation lehem. Let me say this is assigned implicitly. Okay, when we use new, JavaScript injects an implicit reference to the new object being created in the form of this keyword. Okay, it also returns this reference implicitly at the end of the function. When we do this, function foo this.kind equals foo. For foo new foo.kind. So by I should return them on them. Foo yeah, I should return them. So foo.kind by return them. Kind me link with them value here FOO and that one string. And behind this or behind the scenes, it is like doing something like this. Function foo fat is one empty object. Okay, this is not valid for illustration, but empty object this prototype. Okay, this equals foo time you written them. After you written them this here, you written them one way you may be in step and up. So is just one way where one scenario where you may have a look how now things may happen behind the scene. Okay, but keep in mind that the implicit this is only assigned to a new object when using new. Okay, if you forget new keyword, then this will be the global object. Okay, of course forgetting new is a cause of multiple bugs, so don't forget new. Okay, suppose you start creating one web application, you mess them by web app you and we contain full of bugs inside. So now here you may touch lo prototype every function in JavaScript has a special property called prototype. So you may dive inside by you may show me some vala real hands-on practice lo one way me try and blow explain them. So you may dive inside the code play me we may been creating lo part 1 and part 2 and you may make them some refactoring equal hem. But again blow me reflect them one way you may try and blow code through hem now yeah. Me just close them out some tab from me full up to mas. Lo make him say me no confuse lo one them kind tab now you may need him. Okay, close him out finish. One video too is a play and tabia without tutorial session me so get behind me demon. Okay, just fun. Seriously, true. Anyway, so you need him some factoring lo plus ya. So pami karamount plus ya ba kan? Pami karamount hem. Provide me some prototype now ya. You put to mem lo one new. What's this? You put to mem lo one new line I think. No, mileko stop. Mileko stop. But me want to use memo tem prototype. Okay. So pami karamount return and tab ya. Return me out. And me karamount MF for the time being. We make some factoring lo plus ya. Pami karamount MF for the time being. Stop down ya. Then me restructure and function ya. Because I may go down. Now yeah, me time employee me use so me give him use prototype. I use how not spell use the bislama. Use this mo keyword ya prototype. Okay. Cool. Yep. Then we got this one plus ya. Backspace, close them. So now we got opening, closing curly braces. We got them first function we command up. Let me create them. So you may create them now, yeah. So first one, you may go address with prototype dot prototype dot full address is equals to function first factoring blue me emitan. So now you look pattern address with prototype keyword full address then emi return all kataya. So emi sabi finish how this emi use lo how now one object emi return. Okay, emi determine by how now object emi return. Okay, then you make got plus yeah. Give me one small space address with prototype dot keyword yeah prototype dot address. Okay, equals function. Okay, give one space. Now you may create a prototype finish, but remember you may come back to node play you may love yeah. Suppose me say bring him back and me toggle him. When we use new love yeah me toggle. Think love yeah na me talam clear mo. Each this is bound to new object being constructed. Okay, when a function is used as a constructor with a new keyword, its this is bound to new object being created. Okay, so wait, by me you me creating one new address. So by me go address 1 equals new address prototype. Voila. Look. Now you me use new. Okay. Then you me look not you me look and me talk let me say when a function is used as a keyword with a new keyword, its this is bound to new object being constructed. So you look even though you even use this yet. So ME must be bound to that object. Therefore, ME time play me bound this here equal to new object. Okay. Then by no kat comma na ya by ME kat semicolon. Mo yumi bound name go yumi name say yumi assign name equal to pleasure. Got one problem lo pleasure. This calablo me should change anyway. This by me just fix small problem after. So it good to me come across all problems. Let me say me learn to lehem. Then Mr. make him some refactoring levels, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Try and look levels, yeah. So you make at here. You make at here equal in some space. Okay. Good. Yes. Return. Now levels here too, and we should cut now. This. This and we bound and we go inside. Meaning say italem lo function as a and now we work within that function. And we know current from somewhere. Okay. Let's to by me this city. Okay. Me believe say got one small problem levels here. But I mean stop me play me go test from but me must be test driven development and me one good something. Test driven development TDD. Okay. So you me go console refreshing page. Address with prototype is not defined. Well, by me look lehem. Address with prototype is not defined. Yes, it's not defined. You know what? Because this is the name of the function. Okay, so now let me come clearer. Voila. So address here, prototype name, full address. Address here, or full address, prototype name, more address with city and postcode pro me1 prototype pro address with prototype from me inheritim all properties pro function here, address with prototype. Time where you me assign them with them keyword here prototype. Suppose me spell me right. Yes, prototype. Yes, prototype. Now here me come clearer. Prototype. Time where you me assign them with them what here prototype. You mean say you me subtalem lem say you full address by you karem you inherit all properties flow address with prototype. More you address with city and postcode you prototype you by you karem all properties view inside the address with prototype which is antabe. Okay, now you me go plot check them so you me create them one new address with prototype lo please, and you me pass them all objects inside. Okay, you me pass them all objects inside. So you me come lo please before you me come lem me must do me go lo 3. Okay, you may expect them something blow no work, but me good suppose me no work, blow make them say me fix him and me learn along the way. And then by me go address 1, yes, and address 1 and me full address where me one function, and then voila, and me work. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that means you may have create them address 2, address 3, address 4, address 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, so stopping me from say any kind address where you make them, you got prototype finish. While you got all properties plus address with prototype. Okay, you miss have got full up address down the place now. So now by me go address 2 is equals to new address new address with prototype. By me tell him say you me give him 300 where me street number street address and me Kumul Highway, and then city and me Luganville, and then province and me Luganville is the low name province. Sanma. So me forget them all province name Evanis. And then country and me start yet Vanuatu. And maybe postcode plan. Think I got one different postcode. So by me give me Kim lol get a 999 after 888. Postcode maybe one small. We hope shall no cross me. Okay. Semicolon. I'm la place. Console dot log address 2, yes, full one in place here, one name Okay, address2 dot full thing by wrong level ya. Suppose me wrong, the address2 is not defined well. Suppose me name define. Then we give him lemia2 on definition name. Address2 is not defined. Okay. Hope you get defined this time. Console.log address2. Voila. And we come on from in a introduction page. Is it address with postcode? No. Maybe want to print them full address. Full address. Oops. One function. Voila. So address2 ami kumul one way mi try to create them is full address ya. Emi karam property plo every properties plo emi prototype plo address with prototype. Okay? Emi inherit him every properties plan. So you me return them ya. All properties plan. After you me create them address one, whereby emi call them address two or full address. And whatever we step inside lo address 2, time we me put dot full address, Mohammad's property we step inside lo full address, by me karam everyone. Location you me got 300, we me street number ya, eme lo address 2. Street address emi Kumul Highway, lo address 2. City emi Luganville, lo address 2. Province emi Sanma, lo address 2. Country emi Vanuatu, lo address 2. Postcode emi address 2. Okay, so time where you make go address 2 dot full address emi construct them one name where you me want them inside the full address. More objects were available inside the address 2. So you may go console.log address 1 dot full address. Now address 1 and we got all different objects inside. But you may call them factory function lo full address lo you construct them all objects here. Well, all properties were available inside the full address. Then, so what about address with pin code? Okay, so I mean stop me. You go immigrate them. Va address 3 by me got new va address 3. Oh, by me just create one new address behind address 3 behind, but you may just want them address where by you may call them address 2 dot address with city and postcode. You say one by me written them city no more. So by address and me look town lo function blue me address 2 by me look town and me look out them city no more. Where city and me Luganville. After address with city and postcode and me got only postcode. So I me look town lo address 2 and me got only 99999888. Address with city and postcode and me inherit all properties and tap. So me create me no more. 2 properties no more. Tuvela properties ya tuvela look time we prototype ya and me look town lo address 2. Time we me call them address 2. I can say address with city and postcode. And me find them equivalent plan no more. Corresponding value plan. City, Luganville, postcode. 998. So you may go, you may look. Let me low one small. Console dot log address 2. This time address with postcode. Look and feel and where me city and 999 where me postcode. Okay. What about suppose me go console.log address 1. Okay. Address 1 country mi still Vanuatu pe postcode mi amas o postcode mi 121. So address 1 dot address with city and postcode. So emi look address 1. Okay. Emi look out them value blow city Port Vila. Emi look out them value blow postcode 121. Okay. Voila. Emi got. What about suppose me got variable 3 address 3. You go create one new address with prototype. Voila. After you make at 867 street number, you make at 1M Arab Road emelo sola, yeah. So town emi sola and province emi Torba. After country emi Vanuatu. Postcode le mi la Torba inokat, so mi like go 000. Mina faceman block postcode, yeah. Funny. Okay. So you may construct them address 3. So suppose now you look pattern finish. Suppose you call address 3 dot address with city and postcode. One of them by written name city no where emi sola postcode where emi 00121. Now suppose you go address 3 play me written name or value blow full address. Of course, la place by street number, address, city, province, country, Vanuatu. So address 3 here by me written name full every object here. So you may go up 7. And W7 you may refresh from say got one new changes. New changes may happen. So you may go address 3. After you may go full address. Voila. 867 Arab Road, Solava Torba, Vanuatu 00111. Wow. Console.log address 3 dot address with emianamo Solava no lava. So emiana we use prototype, we use this JavaScript. One very good way. One very good way play me. You got reusability inside the code play me. You got maintenance me very easy. More use have create them as many objects, hundreds of objects. Lo data store play you. Then where you use some prototype inside the JavaScript with them this fella keywords here. This more prototype. Me hope say you enjoy video here. More suppose you know understand them. Please make them research inside the Google. More practice. From one them practice makes perfect. And me hope say me share them video here. Lo you more you enjoy them. Suppose you got any suggestion for improving video here. all future ones when me start production, please give him comment to you come. Me glad lo answer him. Some when me no answer him, by me try and find a way around them. Lol feedbacks we come. Thank you too much.